Yeah, it's when you finish something, I spent from 2017 to 25 playing Beth in Yellowstone. And so that was such a huge endeavor, and it was something I'm really proud to have been part of. And it really did, that last season of Yellowstone where the ranch gets given back to the Native Americans, and then Beth and Rip move away, her father's died. It really felt like a tremendously great, satisfying ending. So with all endings, there's, it's almost like a window to something beginning again. And that was always, there are so many conversations over the years about that, and I honestly didn't think it was going to happen. And then the Paramount were like, we really do want this to happen. And so then we all kind of got on board and really started to hash out about what that would be. And I think it's a privilege to play a character that you love so much. And so I was like, well, I love playing her. If I can come back and play her once a year and start to weave in some other parts of her that I hadn't got to play yet, as long as I wasn't repeating, I was excited.
Yeah. And it's also almost quite kind of like sort of assuring, because I imagine when you're an actor and you've got a role and you've got certain relationships and sort of character developments in the show, for you they mean everything, and you must think, oh, this is such a great aspect of this series. When people say, right, we want to do a spin-off, is it almost like, yes, it wasn't just me who loved those kind of elements and those relationships? Like, obviously because there's obviously an appetite for fans to see more.
Yeah, I mean, that's everything. It's everything when you're not doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for you want the audience to have an experience that you have gone through a filter, through the writers, through the production design, through the camera, the directors, and through you creating a world that they want more of. So there is something about going, they like it. So you do want to please, and you want this to be a worthy, successor.
And I mean, one thing that's always struck me with the Yellowstone franchise is just the quality of talent that are kind of involved in it. So, I mean, obviously you've got Kevin Costner, Sam Elliott, Helen Mirren, Harrison Ford, and here, I mean, in Dutton Ranch, the legendary Ed Harris, Annette Bening. Mm-hmm. How much of a testament is it to the writing that such fantastic sort of icons of the kind of cinema and TV are kind of in these shows? And also, what's it like to share the screen and work alongside the likes of kind of Ed and Annette in this instance?
Yeah, I mean, if you think of all those names you just said, Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford are Duttons, and obviously it started with Kevin, and they're all now Beth's ancestors, and then now we're in a world with Ed Harris and Annette Bening. It's like having these heavyweights wanting to come in and be part of this world. It is testament to the world and the writing and the richness of character. So yeah, it's not every day you get that.
And I read in an interview you said in the first season of kind of Yellowstone, you didn't really want to talk to anyone on set because you didn't want them to meet Kelly. Such was the kind of transformation into the role of Beth. Did that kind of subside? By the time you're in kind of Dutton Ranch and shooting that, I mean, are you much more comfortable moving between your personal self and the kind of character when you're on set? Has it got to a point where you feel very kind of at ease in that?
Yeah, it was total fear the first season, which probably lingered into the first 3 seasons. That I was really trying to pull something off that I didn't think I could. And so I didn't want, it was just easier for me to be just keep to myself, and I didn't really socialize. I felt like I had such a massive job to do. Now it's much easier for me to sort of, everyone knows who Beth is, and all the crew who know me know when I'm turning into her and when I'm myself. And it's very, as soon as the cameras say cut, I'm back with myself. So yeah.
And just finally, so like I said, I spoke to Luke last week, and he told me that such was his kind of affection for this world that he actually moved to Montana in real life. So he lives in Montana now. I'm just interested to know, across your kind of career and this wonderful array of characters, have any projects or characters ever had a big impact on you in that sort of way as well?
Yeah, I mean, Montana was a dream of mine too. The idea of filming on a backlot in Brooklyn, I've done that. It doesn't appeal. I'm not really a city person. I love being out in nature. I love being out on a location that you've got to drive up a mountain to get to, and everyone's lost, and it's breathtaking as the sun comes up. So there's all of that just makes it kind of a rich experience for me personally. But I think we all dreamed of buying cabins in Montana the first 3 seasons, but Luke was the only one that did it. But we go back and visit. We have friends out there, and we go back and see them and stay. But I'm a home bird. I like to get home, so places can have an impact on you, and you go back and visit. But going home is always the best.
That's where I'm going right now. Thank you so much for your time today, Kelly.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey You Guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!